timer before you start. I just want to give the members here tonight a brief introduction as to what's going to happen. I'm first going to give a speech, then you're going to see two different role plays, and then you are going to be able to do a discussion with me. Okay? All right, how many of you have rode on the subway in Korea? Just about everybody here, I think, right? Do you guys like being squished in really close and tightly next to, say, anyone? Probably not, right? How many of you like riding the bus? Probably the same problem, right? How many of you like having people cut in front of you in a line? Or people being rude to you? Well, I'm here to talk to you tonight about asserting yourself effectively. Now, you see, the problem with this is most people don't know how to do it. And it's probably one of the hardest communication skills to learn. Now, point in fact, it's one skill that I definitely don't have mastered myself. But in every moment of every day, we make decisions that have consequences. And how we speak to people and how we assert ourselves is infinitely important. Now, learning how to assert yourself effectively has a few different things that you can do. There's 4 different steps that you need to use in order to do this. There's also 4 different hints that I can give you tonight that I can talk to you about and let you know so the next time you end up in a situation, you can assert yourself effectively. The first one of these steps is to state the problem. Now, how many of you have sat back and allowed a problem to persist, to go on and on and on? It might be that person in the cubicle next to you chewing gum so loudly that you just want to jump up and smack them. Sure. And it might have been going on for weeks at a time. It could be that guy behind you in the theater chomping on his popcorn loudly and talking the entire movie. It might bother me. It would bother you. See, the point of the matter is what you need to understand is the problem itself is yours. Because that person chewing gum might not realize that they're bothering you. The person talking in the theater might just be having a good time. The point, in fact, is that you have to state the problem. The next step is to tell your feelings. You need to express how you feel. And you need to do this in the right manner. Telling how you feel will allow the other person to understand how what they're doing is affecting you. The third step is to specify a solution. Coming up with a positive solution to the problem, therefore allows you to express yourself, stating that solution, and therefore allowing them to know what can be done about the problem that you have. Lastly, describe what the consequences are. When most people hear the word consequence, you think of something negative, a punishment, something that's going to happen because you did something. And when it comes to consequences, in this step, it's not about a negative consequence. It's the positive consequence. What you're looking for is that person to do what you ultimately want them to do, and therefore, the positive outcome of that is both that person feels like they're not doing anything that's too much, as well, you're getting what you want out of the situation. Now, there are 4 tips. First one, speak up immediately. As I stated before, you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait an hour, a day, a week, a month. Don't wait. Immediately. Once you feel that there's a problem, when something's bothering you, think about it, realize it, speak up. Next, be direct. Don't beat around the bush. If you walk up to the person and you're just trying to schmooze them, most likely they're going to realize it and they're not going to be receptive to you. Third, be pleasant. This is a tough one because sometimes people do things to you and instantly you get agitated. You have to learn to control your own emotions and be pleasant at that time. The last one, be calm. If someone is continually agitating you, you have to control your emotion. You have to say what you want in a calm manner. That way, you're not agitating them further, and they feel like you're just trying to smooth out a situation. So what I've told you tonight is being able to come to a mutual understanding between you and another person is asserting yourself effectively. Learning how to do this is not only difficult, it takes time, it takes a lot of practice. So I wish you all the best of luck in doing so, and I hope my demonstration tonight will help you even further. Okay, thank you. All right, at this point in time, you're going to see two different role plays. Okay? Back not too long ago, I gave multiple speeches over this manual, and something someone suggested to me was doing it both ways, both the wrong way and the right way. Now, the manual doesn't call for it, it actually only calls for one way, but I thought to spark up the evening and have a little bit of fun, I'm going to show it to you both wrong and right. Now, the scenario that we have is loose, but basically it is I'm trying to study, and my role play person tonight is Bob. Bob's going to help me out by being the person that I basically want to kill. And therefore, it is my goal to diffuse the situation and assert myself effectively. So I'm going to call Bob up at this point, and he's going to help me with my role play. And at the end of that, we'll do the second role play, and then after that, we will have a brief discussion with questions from the audience. Okay, Bob.
I remember taking off a boy, sing how this little
Dude, can you just shut up? Seriously.
Who are you?
Shut
dude?
up.
Get out of my face. I'm
Dude, shut
singing
up, seriously.
Pearl Jam.
What's wrong with you? Can't you see I'm trying to study?
You see I'm singing Pearl Jam?
I don't care, man. What is wrong with you?
Go over to the other side of the room then, man. It's a big old room. I'm sitting here.
Doesn't
my
matter, dude. I'm not the
you're
only
sitting-
one in here.
Put this in your ear or somewhere else.
Dude, why don't
Get
you
out of
shut
here.
it, man? This is terrible.
I'll give you
People
some
are trying to do
instructions.
stuff.
Take this, and insert it into your ear.
I don't care about the Super Mario. Whatever. Seriously.
Maybe this could go somewhere else.
What's wrong with you? Seriously.
Jeremy spoken today.
Okay, you can stop. Okay.
Ashes taken with the recess late breast. How can I forget? And it hit me with a surprise left eye. Darling hurting, right open. Like the day, like the day.
Bob, I'm trying to get some studying done, and I have a big test tomorrow. I think you can just quiet it down a little bit.
Singing for my big rehearsal tomorrow night. I'm Pearl Jam cover band.
You're a good singer. It's not that. You know, I really only need like another 10 minutes to finish studying. Once I'm done, you can sing as much as you want.
Cool. My song's over like 3.5 minutes.
Well, I mean, seriously, if you want, like, we can go grab a couple of drinks afterwards. Like, I just need to finish studying this. I need to prepare.
Can't drink tonight. I got a show.
Well, yeah, sure, man. Maybe I'll come to your show. How about we go grab a beer, Friday night or whatever. I really only need a couple more minutes to finish.
I needed like 2.5 more minutes to finish Jeremy by Pearl Jam.
Okay, well, can we come to some sort of a compromise? Maybe like if you give me 5 minutes, or even I'll try and wrap up quicker. I just need a couple minutes. I'll be out of here. We can get together later this week. Come to your show.
2 beers. All right.
Sound good?
2 beers.
All right. Thank you. Okay, discussion. Questions, fire away. Robin.
Can I just clarify, where were you guys?
Exhibit it could have been in a bar. We didn't discuss where.
Well, I feel like the
we were gonna
conversation would differ, like if you're in a library versus a bar. I'm just curious. Okay, but if you didn't know, good, I'm good.
be. To be frankly honest, and I'll explain this, so some of you probably don't know what the role play situation is. We're not really allowed to rehearse it in any way, shape, or form, except for kind of discuss the brief scenario. Which basically I sent Bob an email and said, okay, this is the scenario I want to use. I want to do 2 separate role plays. This is how I want to run the first one. This is how I want to run the second. And that was it. So what you saw was completely unrehearsed and just kind of run and go, kind of like table topics. Questions? Surab?
No one allows to sing in the library. All over the university in the world.
You never know, man. Like I've honestly seen crazier things. So, any other questions? Jay?
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give any suggestions.
Absolutely are.
I wonder if it would be more effective if you, at the end, repeat what you suggested to him, because he wasn't concentrating on what you want to talk with. So maybe to prevent further conflict between you guys, you could have repeated it again so that you're sure he knows what you mean.
Okay, that's a good suggestion. Thank you.
This time he agreed to you, but what if he keeps saying that he don't want to accept your offer?
Which is a good point. In the manual, basically what the process is this. You have to go through steps 1 through 4. Also using the tips with steps 1 through 4. If the situation either escalates or continues, you're supposed to remain calm and repeat step 1 through 4 all over again. Okay? Any more questions? How am I on time?
What's the 4th step?
The 4th step is to describe the consequences. So, and actually, if you saw that second role play, we didn't even get to it really, and I didn't do it, mainly because he agreed. The consequences could have been me saying, you know, if you continue, you know, this might happen, or you might disturb more people. You know, if you just stop, you know, I'll be able to get out of here and you can continue and then we can move forward.
I mean, I think you did cover a consequence of, you know, what will happen, you know, will you come to the show or buy me some beers or something. There was a certain...
It is positive, you have to remember it is positive consequences. So technically, yes, what Bob's saying is me coming to the his show is a positive consequence. Me buying him 2 beers is a positive consequence.
So you wouldn't say, I'm going to fail what I'm working on towards.
You could, but it's negative. You
Yeah.
want to always try and keep it
Yeah.
positive. Is that the red card? Okay, I'm going to wrap up.